It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, it is a happy tune because we are back in the kitchen with another installment of the Culinary Hotline Bling.
Ting, ting, ting!
There we go. And
Michaela
we
did
are
it,
joined.
Michaela did it, Michaela, that's what you have to do.
Did you not know that? Okay, Culinary Hotline Bling.
Ting, ting, ting!
You have to ting, ting, ting. Okay, well, while we get Michaela all warmed up, Chef Clem is here to answer all of your burning kitchen conundrums. So if you have a call us please on 021 110 555. No, 555.
Someone got the number already.
It's on the screen. Oh, wait, we've got a phone call. Hello, this is Zoe speaking. Is this Cheryl from Cape Town?
Yes, it is.
Good morning. What is your question for Chef Clem?
Hi there. The question that I have is, I know how to make a Christmas cake, but I don't know how to decorate it with the marzipan and what to do with the marzipan. Can you help me with that?
Yes, I can. And if you're wondering why I'm not wearing an apron today, it's because I'm passing the spatula on to... Oh,
She's there.
There she.
It's a
There she.
video
Hi,
call.
Cheryl. I'm passing the spatula on to a friend of mine who is actually an expert when it comes to cake decorating.
Is it?
Yes, you are. So Michaela's here in the kitchen today, and she's going to talk us through how to decorate a cake using fondant and marzipan.
Oh,
Yes.
fabulous.
Okay.
I love that Cheryl also gets to join us in the kitchen virtually for this. Michaela, where do we start when we want to decorate our Christmas cake?
Christmas cakes. So the first step is to always coat the top of it and maybe the sides with some jam of your choice. So we have some mixed fruit. This just helps the marzipan to stick to the top of it. Okay.
Okay, so I know that wedding cakes use traditional like fruit cake and then the marzipan or the fondant, and then you can eat a slice of it a year later on your anniversary.
And
Right?
some people also
Yeah.
use the top tier of their wedding cakes and then they use that for the baby's baptism
Right.
cake.
So my question then is,
Cake.
how long will this last once you've wrapped it?
You know that Christmas cakes, they tend to ferment them.
Right.
So you could actually let it go indefinitely, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah.
But then is
You
it
know
still
there
safe to eat?
It should be. There was that rumor of someone who had like a slice of cake from Princess Diana's wedding or something, and they kept it for how many ever years, and they've recently sold it. And then someone, I don't know if they attempted to eat it, but you know, you could
But
always
I mean,
do that.
if that piece of cake was sold, I can just imagine it was a pretty penny.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so
Maybe
what are
we
you
should
doing right now?
auction off your one that you're about to do now. Would you like to buy Expressos?
I doubt anyone would want to.
Oh, Cheryl's got a question.
Cheryl's got a question.
Must the jam be warm?
No. No, it doesn't need to
Not.
be
It
warm.
can just be straight out the tin of jam and put it on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much, there
All
we go. Okay, so Michaela, talk us through what are you doing right now?
So I've wedged my marzipan. You don't have to do that, but I was just making sure that it was like pliable enough. And then you take your rolling pin. I've also put some cornstarch down. I prefer to use cornstarch over flour just because you need less of it, and it's also better at being non-stick.
Okay, so this is where the arm muscle comes in.
Not really. Thank goodness this marzipan is like quite pliable. So you want to get it into a bowl shape and then start rolling it out. And as you roll it, just turn the edges so that you can get it into more of a circular size. And you want it to be the size of the top plus a little bit more than the edges.
Okay, because you're going to trim it.
Yes, you
So
just
how
trim the
thick-
excess off.
Must your marzipan be?
And Percy pan the same thing.
Marzipan and?
Percy pan.
Oh, I don't know about Persipan.
We're
you
gonna
know
get,
about it?
We're gonna get someone. We're gonna get some of the people on the sideline. I see the
We'll research that.
Persipan
We'll
versus
check it
marzipan.
now.
I see Kelly's there. Kelly's gonna Google for us right now. Persipan versus marzipan, and let us know what the difference is. I've got a question though.
Yes.
What is the difference between marzipan and fondant?
Oh, so marzipan's made with ground almonds and almond essence. So that's why it has that like delicious almondy flavor. And fondant is basically just made with corn syrup. A lot of people make it themselves. Corn syrup, cornstarch, I think, and
Love.
Yeah,
Love.
pretty much.
So
But I
which
never
one's-
make my own. The consistency of it is never the same.
So
if
it's
you make
easier
it by
to
scratch.
buy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we get it at Woolies, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Woolies texture is really good. It's
Okay.
always nice and soft.
Shout
So
out
now you're going
Woolworths.
to transfer the marzipan onto your ready-baked
Yes.
Christmas cake.
Okay, so we have it on, and then you can use a paddle of sorts.
Do you
and
buy
just-
that paddle? Is it a special baking paddle, or can I just find anything that's flat in my house? I get to the
You
cake.
could use your hand, so just smooth it on out. And then just, this marzipan's a bit soft, but then you want to start on one side of the cake and start tucking it in. Okay, like so. And just work your way around.
So you have to be quite gentle because you don't want it to tear.
You do. But, there we go, that's fine. So if it starts to like tear a little bit, just crimp the edges back together. And the reason that marzipan does tear like that a little bit is because it's basically just like super ground almonds.
But you can totally work it back again, just
You
like by
can,
pinching.
yeah.
I like that. Did you know that we were going to ask you so many questions today?
No. But thank God I know something.
If you don't know, Michaela actually took part in a national baking competition that was televised.
Actually,
It was
it's
a great one.
international.
It's international. It was televised on a channel I can't talk about, but
Yeah.
she was phenomenal, and she is quite the baking expert. So that's why we had to like pass the torch to her on this one.
Chef Clem, which do you prefer out of the two, marzipan or?
I do prefer marzipan because it's got more flavor,
Yeah.
more nutty flavor, whereas fondant for me is just sweet.
Okay.
But I do know about people that buy a fondant just to eat it.
Ah,
Yeah, absolutely.
I should try that.
no, don't.
I have a sweet tooth. Fondant is always so therapeutic to watch. You know when you watch those cake decorating videos, it is so addictive and so like you get hypnotized by someone decorating a cake.
Can I actually just give you an example? I was talking to Michaela, and while she was looking me dead in the eye, she made this little Christmas tree. I'm trying to see. She made this little Christmas tree out of fondant. While she was looking at me, she made it.
How?
And I just find it so amazing how you can just turn fondant into the most amazing things. So, I mean, look at the little Christmas tree. Can you see it from...
I can see, I'm not blind.
Wear glasses, guys.
Clem, can you put the
Where's your Christmas
white-
spirit?
I'm the Grinch.
We have our Grinch in this season. Okay, Cheryl's got a question.
Sorry, Cheryl, yes.
Can you put the white icing without the marzipan?
Ooh.
I mean, you could. That's definitely an option. But traditionally, the marzipan is there to add like a little bit of flavor to the fruitcake.
Yeah. Lovely.
Okay.
And does that also help with the preserving, or is that
Yes,
more of the...
definitely. It's like 2 layers just to like hold in moisture.
Okay.
Okay, so then what you'd want to do is, I should have asked for like a bit of water or something. You'd want to just get this a little bit wet so that the fondant has something to stick onto.
Okay, so you put the fondant over the marzipan.
Yeah.
Jam again?
Do you put on jam again?
Or is that where the water comes in?
I would just give it a spritz of water.
Okay, we'll get you a
Yeah.
spritz of water, but we are running out of time right now, Michaela. So you just quickly talk us through this process. So is it
You
quite
do
similar?
exactly the same thing.
Okay,
But with
so-
the fondant.
But with the fondant, so Cheryl, without the jam, you'll just dab it with a little bit of water, right?
Just take a spray bottle, go like psh, psh, and then roll this out into the same kind of shape, same vibe, and you'll literally do the same thing. But the fondant won't tear the same way that the marzipan
Nice.
did,
Okay.
because it's basically just sugar.
That's
Nice.
what we want.
I'm gonna take my little Christmas tree
And put it on
Can
there.
it last like that?
How long can it last like that, Michaela?
forever.
Let it preserve for like a year.
Oh,
You
there
can.
we go.
Yeah, it will get better in flavor.
Cheryl, thank you for joining us on the Culinary Hotline. We really appreciate having you part of this phone call. Hopefully, Michaela and Chef Clem answered some of your questions. And of course, if you want your hands on these recipes, we have it available. And if you have questions, you can always head on over to the Expresso Show Facebook page.